renowned street artist Eduardo Kobra was really in planning all of the logistics, negotiating, all of the different decisions that needed to be made, working with Goldman Sachs and R2 and Eduardo Kobra's agent and team to really bring it to this place of implementation. And now my role is to implement. So I'm here on site with these artists every morning at 8 a.m. Feeding them and getting all the supplies that they need and making sure that they have water and making sure that they're safe. We have two 60-foot boom lifts. We have one 86-foot boom lift. So just keeping an eye on safety all the time and making sure that they're happy and healthy and that they can just stay on the wall. And these artists are really showing their abilities and why they're considered some of the best in the world, because all they want to do is attack the wall and get it done, and they work so incredibly hard and so incredibly fast. It's just been mesmerizing to watch. So we're so excited that the city of Minneapolis gets a work of public art of this caliber. We can't even believe it, really, to be honest. It's very surreal. And the artist himself is, not only is he a magnificent artist creating a real masterpiece, but Bob Dylan is Minnesota's son, and to have his image right here in the heart of our cultural district is so perfect in so many ways. And this wall is positioned in such a great spot. It's on 5th and Hennepin, right downtown, right by the light rail, right in the heart of the cultural district and where all of our historic theaters are. So to have Bob Dylan planted here for a really, really long time in such a beautiful way is just a wonderful tribute to his artwork and to his contributions. And Eduardo Kobra was really excited about the subject because he paints modern day prophets and change makers, and he's very interested in social justice. And so there are a lot of other people, other Minneapolitans and people from Minnesota that maybe would have been considered, but it really suited the artist's body of work, and so it was the right choice. And Goldman Sachs and R2 and Hennepin Theater Trust and Kobra were all really excited to do this Dylan mural, and Kobra really put Minneapolis on the top of his list. He's got 5 other countries waiting for him to come and do the same in their cities. So the fact that he made Minneapolis a priority and that he's getting it done so quickly is just kind of mind-blowing.
So what would be the ultimate message that's conveyed today and beyond?
I guess I feel a little bit uncomfortable to really speak about the concept. I don't want to speak for Kobra, but I will say that if you look at his body of work, Bob Dylan is such a significant artist in our American history that to have a tribute to him in his home state and in downtown Minneapolis is really suiting. I mean, he's known around the world. He's celebrated in Brazil specifically. Kobra's a fan. He really brought about a lot of questions, and he was a part of the civil rights movement. He was a part, and I think that these images are really kind of, you look at the Dylan on the left, and he's a younger Dylan, and he's kind of looking into the future, and he's kind of looking into his own future and even further. And then you look at the middle Dylan, he's really looking back at us, and I think that's interesting. I think, this is just my interpretation, but I think that, at first he's shining a light on some hope that maybe some change can happen. And then in the middle, he's sort of looking at us and saying, this is an invitation, what can you do? And I feel like in this last image, which is most recent, from 2007, my interpretation, which may be completely off, and I have to clarify it, but my interpretation is that, maybe it's not all the way entirely up to us anymore. And maybe these changes are going to be happening anyway, regardless of our participation. And is there hope in that? Is there, I don't know, but that's a question for Kobra, and I think we're going to get to the bottom of that a little bit more, but I want to just say that really it's his message to tell as far as that's concerned, but staring at this mural for 13 hours a day, those are some of the things I'm considering, and it's really fun to think about. But I also just think, Minnesota is a really cold place. Minneapolis, endures some really brutal winters, and Kobra's specific style of being so kaleidoscope, colors and geometric shapes and every color of the rainbow, he's bringing some Brazilian heat, as he said, to Minneapolis. So we're just so grateful for this gift to the city.
All right, is there anything else you want our viewers to know?
Is there any what?
Anything else you want our viewers to know?
Keep an eye on the Minneapolis Cultural District. This is the first of what I hope will be many, many more projects there. Some are going to be as significant as this, others are going to involve local artists. We just want to paint our downtown, and we want people to come from all over to come and enjoy it and walk around and really soak up the beautiful artwork that we're able to showcase here.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.